what's up you guys, it's Mikey and you're watching Mikey's Mondays. Okay, so yes, I know that last week's video was serious and this week's video is going to be a little serious too. It was kind of a late minute thing that just sort of happened. I was just laying around all day trying to figure out what I wanted to do for this week's video. There was kind of a tragedy that occurred that made me change my mind about what I wanted to do. This week's video is going to be a little more serious, and if this is too much of a touchy topic for you to actually sit here and listen to, feel free to click out, but really, I really hope everyone watches this video and listens and takes what I have to say to heart, because I know how it feels. This video, I am going to be talking about suicide and depression. I'm actually getting kind of upset right now, just talking about it, because it's really sad to think that some people are just so unhappy in this world that suicide's sometimes their only option. Ooh, I'm getting sad. I'm sorry, it's a really touchy topic, and yeah. I just really want to talk about this, and I'm sorry if this is too much of a serious video for people, but I really just please listen to me and hear me out of what I have to say, especially if you're somebody who has battled with depression or is battling with depression. Please just listen to what I have to say. Thank you. I'm only bringing this up because it's a really good thing to say, because there's probably so many people you know, there's probably 5 people right now that you can name that are absolutely hilarious. They're so funny. They're always happy when you see them. And I bet you that at least one of those 5 people are depressed. And then there's people who are bullies and evil and mean, and you probably make fun of them and you probably hate them so much. I bet you one of those 5 people are depressed too. Depression's not a joke. It's not. And suicide's not a joke. It's not. And I know that everybody has enough common sense to know that too. And they have enough common sense to say it. But do they have enough common sense to take that into action? Well, this is really really to just sit here and talk about in front of a camera, but I'm going to say it because I feel like it needs to be said. Growing up, I wasn't always the happiest person. I did battle depression. I'm actually getting really sad right now. I'm sorry if I start crying in this video. It's just hard to talk about because I don't really talk about it to other people. And I'm not talking about this to put on the internet to make people feel bad for me. That's not at all what I'm doing, so I hope no one thinks that. I'm just trying to let people who watch this know that I know how it feels to be depressed and to want to end things. But I want my viewers or anybody that you show this video to understand that they're not alone. And I am here for anybody. Even if you don't like me, I will listen to you. Even if I don't like you, I will listen to you. But I've learned to grow past that, and that sometimes people are the way they are because they don't know how to deal with their feelings and their emotions. And I get that because I'm like that. Being depressed feels like drowning. You're trying so hard to escape, but there's something holding you down, and that something holding you down is depression. You can't get up, you can't find air, you can't breathe. It feels like nothing or no one can ever help you. Trust me, I know how it feels. I know how it feels to think that it's never going to get better, to think that no one will ever understand you. But there are other people battling depression. There are. You're not the only person, and I promise you that. I do. Because I was that person. And I was awful. I'd bring everyone else down with me. I'd put the hurt on other people because I was unhappy with myself and my choices, and I swore on everything that things wouldn't get better. And they did. I had people support me, but the only person who dug me from that hole was the person who put me in that hole. It was myself. And it has to be you. You have to be the person to help you get out of that hole. I know how it feels to hurt. I do. And I promise you that that feeling goes away. Maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not in 3 months, but baby steps. It takes baby steps. I would tell you the things I did to get me out of depression, but it was really just taking things day by day, not letting things get to me, not making excuses for myself, and I still get sad to this day, but I know that that sadness ends because nothing lasts forever. The only opinion about you that matters is the one that you think about yourself. And it's okay to be sad, it is. Just because you get sad every once in a while doesn't mean you're depressed. It doesn't. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to cry. And it's okay to be happy. It is. It's okay to feel every emotion that you feel. And I promise you that it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to do crazy things even though you know they're wrong. It's okay. One of my favorite quotes is, "Sometimes you have to laugh just to keep yourself from crying." And actually those were words that Robin Williams lived by. And it's just really true, because even if you're laughing and you don't mean it, eventually you do. That's one of the things that helped to get me out of depression. Whenever I got really, really sad, as ridiculous as I felt, I'd smile. And I'd look so stupid that I couldn't help but laugh, because I'm just bawling my eyes out, but I'm smiling. And honestly, next time you cry, I want you to do it. Next time you cry, just start smiling. Just fucking do it. Like, who cares? And I promise you that you'll just start laughing at yourself because you feel so ridiculous. I don't want to keep being sappy. I just want everyone out there to know that you're not alone. That yes, my problems, I'm not going to put all over the internet. But I want everyone to know that I know what it feels like to be stuck in that hole, to feel like you're drowning, to feel like there's no other way out than killing yourself. I know how it feels. I do. And anybody out there having this problem, I want you to please call this number below. I'll leave the number also in the link. If you know someone who won't listen to you, have them call that number. If you are that someone and you ever feel this way, call that number, write it on a piece of paper, stick it under your pillow, put it in your dresser drawer, something, just so you have it. Never, ever, 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 please never be scared to ask for help. I know some people feel like help isn't an option, that it's not going to help you, but it will. And if you know someone out there who's battling depression or harming themselves, speak up. It might be your best friend who begged you not to say anything, but you speaking up might save their life. But I will help anybody who is in their problems. I'm here for anyone at any time. If you want to call me at 3 in the morning, please do. I'll wake up and I won't be mad if you call me crying. If I can rush to your doorstep, I will. If you want to rush to mine, I'm more than happy. My door's always open to anybody who needs help. I'm so sorry this video was so sappy. But it needed to be said, it really did, and I really, please nobody feel sympathy for me. I am perfectly happy now. I am content. I am safe. I promise. I am. I just want people out there to know that just because someone seems happy, that doesn't mean they are. Robin Williams is a perfect example of that. And rest in peace, please. This is a dedication to Robin Williams. He is one of my biggest inspirations. He has taught me to fight through my depression, and here I am. Yeah, he didn't quite make it, but he fought a long, hard fight, and he's free now. He is. He's free from his depression. It was sad how he had to escape from it, but he's free. But I do want to say a couple thank yous. I would like to thank my father, because he completely changed as a man. He is one of the most biggest inspirations in my life, and I'd like to thank him. I'd like to thank my sister for no matter what, always pushing me to keep going. Always. She was always there for me and always will be. I know. Thank you. I love my mom. I'm sorry I treat you so awful, but literally if it wasn't for you I wouldn't be here today, so thank you for giving birth to me and being my #1 supporter. Kudos to you. I'm crying, but I'm happy. I swear I'm happy. I swear I'm just, reliving moments, and I'm crying because I'm so happy that I am where I am today. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. There's so many people I want to thank. There really is. But the number... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm just crying because I'm so happy. I really am. It's just a lot. It's really... I'm happy that I am where I am today. It just makes me sad that there's so many people out there that are just so miserable with themselves. I just feel like everybody should love themselves, and it just makes me sad that the world will never be like that. If I could have one superpower, it would be the power to have people love themselves and be happy. It would. It'd be happiness all over the world. It will, but I know that's not possible. I know it's not. And people need to be sad to know what true happiness feels like. The last person I want to thank is probably the person who deserves all my thanks for where I am today. I'm so sorry. I'd like to thank my best friend Kylia because I would like to thank my best friend Kylia. I'm sorry for everyone watching this right now that I'm crying in front of all the people that watch this video. I'd like to thank my best friend Kylia because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be on this earth today. I literally would not be alive today. That's all I'm going to say. So I am so sorry for this sad video, but it needed to be said. And I love you all, I really do. And if you're someone battling depression, please call the numbers below. Please talk to me. Please reach out to someone. And with that, I bid you goodbye. I love you guys.
Say something.